Hey there, welcome everybody. My name's Ed. This is Ridge Metal Railfanning with you today in Vermilion, Ohio. I've been here a couple of different times. I'll put some links to the other videos that I've got here, but I wanted to show you guys a couple of highlights from here, some good things to see. They got a little combination of all kinds of stuff. Where I'm standing now is actually a little elevated curve coming into town from the east. Well, I guess it depends on what direction you're heading, really. Right now, going that way is the east. This way over here is going west. But you can see the elevation here. I've got a couple of trains coming up here I'm going to show you. And I don't know how well you'll be able to see it on the camera, but looking at it here in person, you can really see the lean on the cars and everything when they go by. So you can take a look at it. You can let me know if it turns out pretty decent or not from the camera angle. Of course, I'll see it too when I edit, but you can kind of get an idea that that curve there, definitely an elevated curve. Zoom in, well, in just a second here, I'll show you guys the grade crossing there. You can definitely see the elevation from that. So sit tight, I'll zoom in on that, and you guys can take a look at these couple trains coming through here, and then we're going to move on down through town, and I'll show you a couple of the other spots I'm looking at. On the maps, I found a place on the other side of town. So I don't know how well you guys can pick this up, but this is an elevated curve here. I can see it real good myself, but I don't know how good it's showing up on camera. Nickel plate line crosses over and joins this line here, which is the old New York Central line. They call this one currently the Chicago line, and the single track coming out of Bellevue, that one will be the what they call the Cleveland District line there. So you can see those. Hopefully I'm going to catch something down there. All right, guys, I'm going to zoom in on that grade crossing here. That should give you a pretty decent idea of the elevation change there. By the way, guys, got a new piece of equipment here. Seems like you almost have to have one of these. I got this little handheld scanner, so I can kind of try to listen and figure out what's going on. It'll be kind of a learning process. Some of the transmissions are pretty quick, but I'm sure with practice and time I'll get the hang of it. But new toy, we'll see how this goes. This is the first time I have this out and trying it out officially. I've made a couple of stops in the evenings after I got the things programmed into it, so we'll see. We'll see how it works out, but should be cool. Okay, pretty cool, guys. That's 3 in, geez, probably about 20 minutes here. So hopefully they keep rolling like this today. Probably move down the line now and see what we can catch the other side. Alright guys, I got it pretty well squared up with that signal post there. Hopefully that gives you an idea of the cant on that on those cars going by. I think you can really see the lean, especially with these tall auto racks. Pretty cool. Super colorful graffiti today. These racks are all empty. Alright, there you go, guys. Okay guys, I'm on the other side of town. I picked the wrong tracks. That train you're seeing now is coming off of the Chicago line, heading down onto the Cleveland Division line, heading towards Bellevue. Looks like a coal train. Good catch on that locomotive. However, I'm at a distance here, so hopefully this looks good when it comes out. It's hard to guess with that other line. It's I don't see too many trains on it usually, at least on the other end of town. But here at this area, I don't know. This is the first time I've watched, so learning curve here. That lead locomotive was actually my first heritage type catch of any of the trains I've filmed so far, with the exception of the Blue Bonnet NS that I caught back in the fall. There you go, guys. Hopefully that looks all right for you. Thanks for watching. Appreciate that. Maybe we'll move over to that other track there and see what else comes that way. Okay, guys. While we're waiting, weather's been pretty cruddy for about 4 days now, so hoping it's going to hold out for us. We'll see how long it lasts. Supposed to have rain coming in here very soon, but we're gonna hang in and see what we can do for now. Huge storm come through last night. I'll show you a video clip of that I took last night. Pretty crazy looking when it came in, but see how long we can go here. Alright guys, so I moved down the road here to the single track Cleveland District line. Hopefully hopefully now that other one come through, something else will soon. We'll find out. Where I'm at right now, unfortunately, it's about a quarter of a mile between this track and the double track main Chicago line north of this. So it's not like I can run between them real quick or anything. If something's coming, I'm just going to have to play it by ear and hope for a little luck. So this is it. This is the single track coming through, and then right up ahead here, it goes straight on through into town, or it takes this crossover up to the double track main over there. So I guess going this direction too. You can't see it from here. Actually, way off in the distance there, there's trees. Right behind those trees, the other crossover. We can go either direction from this line onto the double track Chicago main there. So that's where we're at. Hopefully I'll have some luck on this side, since I was already on the opposite end there. Hopefully, like I said before, that video turns out okay of that train coming through, that coal train. So, all right, let's see what we can get here, guys. a little bit, but here we go. Trains hit that crossover up onto the Chicago division. There we go, rounding the bend. Distance. It'll curve off to the right onto the main line up there. The double track main. Got a DPU. See it winding off to the right up there between those cars. That's pretty cool to see. Alright, that's what I was hoping to get today, guys. I hope you like it as much as I did. That's pretty sweet. Thanks for watching and checking this out with me. Okay, guys, got a little sun behind me here. Don't know how long that'll last, but you can see the clouds off in the distance there. So, still hanging in there. Alright, I hear another horn, so let's see which way this is coming from. Okay, guys, not quick enough to get down to the other set of tracks, but this one's heading eastbound. Can't tell for sure what that is from the distance here, if it's KCS or what that is. A nice long grain train behind it. Nice long grain train here. There you go, there's the end. Alright, with that, I think I'm going to move back closer into town, or go into town, and get up close to the tracks so I can see this stuff going by better. Alright, we'll see you up there. This one's moving. A lot of wind on this one. Alright guys, that was pretty cool. That thing was moving out. That flew through here. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Let's see what's up next. Alright guys, one more here. We got us a slow moving autorack westbound. DPU coming. Brand new auto rag. empties. I haven't seen anything in any of these. Starting to pick up some speed now. Well guys, that rain's finally starting to move in, so I think we'll probably wrap it up for today here, right from milepost 221 on the Chicago line here. Listen guys, thanks for coming along. I appreciate you watching the video, hanging out with me today. If you guys got some extra time, maybe you can check out a couple other videos. Really trying to get the channel going here. I appreciate any help and support with that. That'd be cool. Don't have a ton of videos, but I got enough to keep you busy for a few hours, so if you don't mind, check them out. Thumbs up, all that good stuff. I'd appreciate that, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks for coming along.